I've got some rods. I've got some fiddler crabs. I ain't got no hat. But I got me, I got you, I got rods, I got fiddlers. I got about 3 hours to kill. If you know, comment below. I'll see you when I get out there. Alright guys, well, pulled up, got here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the first rubble pile we pulled up on. Finally get it. Finally out here. Finally got to do what I've been wanting to do. I'm excited. Let me get set up. I don't even know what to do. There's so much going on right now. I'm pumped up. Yeah, I got pulled over the first rubble pile here. Let me get a bait and get dropped down. Here we go. All right, y'all. Here we go. Got a hook on. Got a weight on. All I'm doing is a good old dropper rig. 2-ounce bank sinker up to a 1/0 owner hook with a fiddler crab. Marking fish over structure. First bait down. Come on, sheephead, please be there. Something good. Immediately get bit up. Not a sheephead, I can already tell. I'm guessing sea bass. Just a guess. Just a guess. And I was right. Got a feeling we're going to be feeding a lot of these today. Look, I got my fiddler back. Let's go down again with it. Hey there, I got my fiddler. Probably going to be weeding through a lot of those. I'm marking fish on the screen, which means there's probably a bunch of them down there. Like I said, I've only got a couple hours to play with, so I'm going to kind of bounce around on this little bit of section that I'm on. That felt like a sheephead bite. It doesn't feel like that one didn't feel like a sea bass bite. I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch me swing on sea bass the whole time. I just wanted y'all to get the first bait down. This is my first trip offshore this year. Sad to say, I know. But the weatherman called for 2 to 3 footers on 7 seconds, so I'm going to be out here. All right, y'all, I think we finally found Mr. Sheepy. I hope it is anyway. It feels like it is. Whatever it is, it ain't small. Now we just got to keep him pinned. He ain't tiny, whatever he is. It's looking like it might be Mr. Sheepy. It's looking like it might be Mr. Sheepy, y'all. Oh, my trip is made. I caught one. That's all I wanted. I just wanted one. My trip is made. All right, we go home. Yes, sirree. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. We got him. All right, let me shut this motor off. I've hit probably 3 or 4 other spots, y'all. And, well, I probably caught 20 sea bass since I talked to you last. And they have, I feel like I should have got more daggone fiddlers, but they, for whatever reason, I didn't. Like I said, I only got a few hours. But, you guys check this little fella out. There he is. He's probably 5-6 pound fish. And I know I always say typically inshore I won't keep them, but I'm out here. This is what I came for right here. Check out them chompers. Going in the box. Thank you, Lord. She's all. Y'all have no idea how happy I am right now. All right, let's drop down and do it again. Let's set this net over here out of the way. That's all it takes is that one. Any bigger than that, I'll make you guys and myself a promise. I ain't gonna keep it. That right there was probably a 19, 20-inch sheep. I don't like keeping them any bigger than that, but I gotta treat myself to at least one. Whew, this deck is slippery now. All right. And all the bites feel the same. We're in 45 foot of water, and it's very rewarding. Gosh, that's rewarding. Thank you, Lord. That was great. I needed that. Oh, that there might have been another one. Whew. All right, one down, 14 to go. Hopefully, I'd be happy with a bunch of 2-pounders. I said that one there was probably 5, maybe 6. That's it's about as big as I want. Anything bigger than that is just too much. I don't think it's a sheep. Feels like a sea bass. It just turned into a sheep. Yeah. See, that's more, oh, he's pooing everywhere. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's happy. He's a happy sheepy. I think that means that we found the schooling fish. This is more along the lines of the size that I wanted to keep. That right there, that's a perfect 12, 13-inch to the fork sheephead. That is, to me, is the best size to eat. That's what I wanted to catch. They were biting really good in the river, and then I don't want to say they stopped eating, but they became a little bit harder to find. And instead of running around everywhere looking for them, yep, I was right. 12 inches to the fork, exactly. There's another box fish, y'all. Oh, that makes me happy, happy, happy. I mean, pooed everywhere. What's wrong with him? This is a family establishment here. All right. All right. For once, y'all, the weatherman was right. He said 2 to 3 footers on 7 seconds, and let me tell you, these are, I think they're honestly a little further spaced out, which is awesome for me. There's another sheepy. That's another decent one. Ain't a giant, but he's a good one. He might be better than I thought. Another 3-pounder, 4-pounder. All right. Another really good box fish. Yeah, we'll take them like that all day long, y'all. Yep. We'll take them like this all day long. That's probably a good 16, 17-inch to the fork fish. And I'm only out here because I need fish in the freezer. And I obviously want some fresh sheephead because all the ones that I've been getting have been going to clients. This guy here is hooked weird. He's hooked in the bottom skin out, but in the top lip. I don't. It's a weird one. Oh, it came out of the top lip. And these fish here spawned out. Let's see if I can do this without dropping her. When I say spawned out, you see her belly, how it's caved in? So these fish have already dropped. And by dropped, I mean dropped eggs, which means they're down there eating really, really good. Which is where I come into play. What is that? 1, 2, 3? 3 or 4? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the fourth one's from yesterday. I forgot I caught one yesterday. So I have 4 in the box, which means I've got 11 to go. Got a little bit of time to do so. Let's hope that I can do it. Well, I haven't been offshore so long. I'm walking around like a baby deer, y'all. I know I typically try not to have videos where it's me catching the same thing over and over, but I've been saying for a long time that I was going to make an offshore sheephead video. So if this video is long and you've watched it this far, you don't want to keep watching me catch sheephead, you can click off of it now, because this is probably going to be a long one of me catching sheephead and talking, because I love this. Still weeding through a bunch of sea bass. I figured I'd cut the camera on. I'm moved, still on the same big bit of structure, but I've moved around probably 3 or 4 times. And it seems like that's the thing to do. I don't know if there's like schools of these sea bass or what it is, but I know there's a lot of them on these structures. And these sheephead, definitely, that's a sheep. Oh yeah, that's a sheep. Sheephead are not aggressive eaters. That's a nice sheep. Yeah, it is. That's another keeper sheeper. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, it seems like you just got to kind of move around. You get a few of them in a spot, and then it's like the dang sea bass don't want the sheephead to get to it before they can, so then they show up and it pushes them out or something. I'm not really sure what happens, but all right, please don't mess me up. Don't mess me up. Here's another keeper. Number 5 for the box. Another 4 pound, 3.5, 4 pound fish, y'all. It's number 5. Stay alive. I'm getting ready to go ahead and bleed those fish and brine them, just because I like my meat to be of good quality. And not that I don't, I'm going to give a lot of people fish, not that I don't want their meat to not be of good quality. It's just that if I'm giving somebody fish that same day, a lot of times people are going to eat those fish that same day, so I don't see no point in bleeding them and everything else. Me, I'm going to probably freeze these fish. So I want to bleed them and take as much care of them as I can. So while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and bleed them, and then I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Just a quick snip of the gills, and I went ahead and brained them also. Braining them and bleeding them just kind of puts them out of their misery and keeps that meat from tensing up. I don't know I don't know the whole science behind it, but again, I saw somebody on YouTube do it, and they say it helps the meat quality. So there's another sheep. Should be another keeper. Yeah, he'll keep. Good Lord, these things are really happy to be up here today. Thank you for your rackle rice, buddy. This boat's gonna smell lovely. I do have a charter tomorrow. Yep, 12 inches to the fork. I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. There he is. Another 12-inch to the fork fish. Another perfect eater. You like that there? That 100% is a sheephead. Oh yeah, that's a sheepy. Oh, get up here, buddy. Yeah, that's Mr. Sheepy. He's a happy sheepy too. Come here. tossing with the net. Hooked perfectly. Right in the corner of the mouth. There he is. Probably 14 to the fork keeper sheep. I believe that's 7. Let me count just to make sure. I was right. 7. Lucky number 7. Lucky number 7. Well, thank you, Lord. Man, that's awesome. There's that another one. I think it is. It is. Goodness gracious. They got so much energy. This guy isn't even that big. They just pull. Oh, that's what it is. No. The elusive, endangered red slapper. The old red slapper, y'all. Don't come down here and mess up my perfectly fine sheephead fishing spot. In case you guys have ever seen, God, those things are so freaking spiky and cutty and everything else. Sorry, buddy, I don't want you to not be able to reproduce so we can one day catch you. There he is, y'all. Elusive red snapper. I know you hear it. They're not actually in danger. They're not elusive. They're everywhere. Maybe one day we'll get to catch them, though. Real pretty. See ya. I know what you guys are thinking. He's going to give us his spiel about red snapper. I'm not, because people are always beating a dead horse. I don't see what the big fuss is. It's a red snapper. You either love them or you hate them. Back to sheephead fishing. All right, well, I moved, I don't know, up and over about 50, 60 feet. And I started catching a lot more than dang sea bass. And I caught another little sheepy. He's probably a keeper, but I'm going to let him go because he's one of the ones that we need to call it ferment the eggs. But when I pulled over this spot, I don't want to move the camera, but there's a lot of marks that are kind of from the bottom up, and they're only up about 10 feet off the bottom. So as soon as I dropped down, he bit immediately. So I'm going to tell myself that a good bit of those marks are sheephead. Could be completely wrong, but going off of what I see there and what I just saw, thumbs up for that. And then this happens. Drop down and then nothing. There's a bite. Oh, I hesitated. I think it got me. Did it get me? Dang, little snapper cut my finger pretty good and made me bleed. Still bleeding. I ain't even that deep of a cut. It like skinned my finger. Little rascal. must have slid over because I'm not seeing those marks anymore. The question is, which way did I slide? Let's slide left. As soon as I did that, start seeing the marks again, of course. That's all right. No, we slid left, so if we have to, we just slide back right. Tell you guys what, if you don't have a spot lock trolling motor, really good investment. I love having it. It can be aggravating at times, but they are nice to have. Goodness gracious. That was the mark. Left. I drifted. Oh, that might not be a sheephead. It is. It is a sheephead. Can we flip him? We can flip him. So I was right. That mark that I found, yep, there it is. Good Lord, it's all over the screen. Yeah, I was right. There he is. Another. Whoa. Benton. Got him. Number 8, y'all. What if we drop backwards about 5 feet here? Let's try that. See what that does. See there? 5 feet. And that ain't a baby fish, whatever it is. Be a sheep. It's a sheepy. It's a sheepy, y'all. It is a sheepy. I dropped back 5 feet. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you were watching earlier, I said you just drop back on a different spot of the boat. I just dropped back a different spot of the boat. And it worked. How does it work? Science. Good Lord, it held that hook too. I don't know how I just did that without breaking the rod tip or losing the fish. Good thing it inhaled the hook. I'm a mess. I am a mess. Another good 4-pound sheep. That thing couldn't be hooked any better. I don't know if I can get the hook out of this thing. There it went. Come on, you're gonna make me fall again. Come here. Let me show you off. There she is. Same thing, her belly's flat. So these fish have dropped eggs. They have dropped them. I think it was sheephead, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's a fighter, whatever it is. It is Mr. Sheepy. All right. Gosh, they have so much power in this cooler water when it's deep like that. Boy, oh boy. Hey, buddy. Where are you hooked at? I can't see. I can't see where you hooked at because you won't open your mouth. These hooks, y'all. Good night, they get them. gonna do this without dropping him now. There he is. The 4-pounder probably in the box. Now I can count them. Here's one. That one's a sheepy. Maybe a sheepy. Maybe a sea bass. The sea bass. It's a bigger one. It is a bigger sea bass. Not a keeper, but a bigger one. Give me my hook back. See ya. Man, there's slime everywhere. Surprised you haven't seen me falling everywhere. It's slick in here. Again, if you guys are still watching at this point, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Like I said before, I've been saying for a while I was going to put this video out. Just haven't had the time or the day to do it. Don't really have the time today, but I got the day to do it, so we're doing it. And I'm glad I did, because this is what I love doing this for. Sheephead, I mean, sure, I could do this in the river, but I don't know, something about coming and doing this offshore, just the vast amounts of water out here, and to be able to come out, and sure, I'm sitting on structure that, you know, sheephead sit on structure, but to me, the goal of coming out here and being able to target a specific species and actually putting yourself on that specific species, the accomplishment, the feeling of accomplishment is a lot more rewarding doing it out here versus doing it inshore. It's still rewarding, you know, the feeling of accomplishment doing it inshore, but every year it's the same thing coming out here, getting to do it offshore. So I always try to get out here and do it offshore, but I don't get the opportunity every year. So I'm glad I got to this year. Yo, look, check this guy out. You gonna stay, buddy? Can you see him? Mr. Sea Turtle down there? Hopefully you can see him. He went to come up and I moved and he shot back down. Come up and say hi, buddy. Come up and say hi. He's hanging out behind the boat down there. You gonna come up and say hi? He wants to. He knows he wants to. Oh, he's just gonna hang out down there. Alright, well, back to the fishing segment, I guess. Sorry, I thought you guys were gonna get some National Geographic stuff. I mean, it didn't even get to the bottom of the sea bass. We're already on it. You can't get through the rascals. Oh, Lord. These little guys here, very pretty fish. But let me tell you a story about this before I drop back down. I'm going to show you them. I ain't going to grab them. These right here are very, very beautiful. I really don't even want to grab them. But they bite. Their only goal in life is to bite you. And my God, they will bite. And they draw blood every time. I ain't even going to touch them. If I can get them off without him getting away, I'll hold them in the camera for you to get a better look. They are super slimy, slippery as all get out, and they're I think they're part of the wrasse family, whatever you want to say. But they are super slippery. I can't even grip them with the pliers, and they bite. Gosh, they are hard. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to show you. But man, the first time I grabbed one of those, because I just wanted to look at it because how pretty he was, that joker bit the fire out of me. And right as I was grabbing, my buddy was like, hey, I wouldn't grab him. And as soon as he said that, that joker snapped down on me, slithered around like a snake. And man, beautiful fish though, real beautiful. I'll have to see if I can find the name and I'll put it up on the video for you guys if you're curious. Beautiful fish though. Excuse me, sorry. Man, I might have to move again. Come on, I just got here. All right, so it's 11:37. I'm gonna give it till noon if I ain't got another one. Or I'll even give it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna give it till noon. If I ain't got another one by noon, I'm gonna have to go. I can't do anything to get away from these dang sea bass. See if I slide back, maybe. I picked him up, reeling him up on the dang fish finder. I slid back about another, I don't know, 30 feet. I haven't really even left this one big ball of structure that I'm on. I've stayed on it pretty much all day. I've just been kind of circling around it, bumping around it. I don't think I've sat in one spot more than probably 20 minutes, if I had to guess. But just kind of been bumping and going. I don't think I've caught more than 3 or 4 fish off of one spot. But it seems like, there we go. That one might be a sheepy. Digging like a better fish. Hey, there he is. There's Mr. Sheepy. Another spawned out fish. Hey there, slid back 30 feet. Got number 10. Alright, still fishing until noon though. If I don't get any more by noon, doesn't matter, I'm leaving anyway. Something just skied on something back there. I didn't see it, but I heard it. And it was big, whatever it was. I know y'all, I'm an Indian giver. I don't remember if I said I was leaving after 10 or what I said, but I do remember that I said at noon I'm leaving. It gives me 20 more minutes, so. That was cool. They move back 30 feet, make a drop immediately, catch another sheep. Isn't it funny how that works? I've been saying that all day. I feel like I'm just on repeat. One of them parrots. Nonetheless, I'm here, having a good day. I've had a good day. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Thanks for the support, comments. I'm glad I finally got to do you guys an offshore sheephead video, just an offshore video in general. Come summertime, I am going to try to get you guys maybe a trolling video or two. And I think I got a few people that I know that are subscribers that do some offshore fishing or offshore trolling anyway for kingfish. So I may try to get out and do 1 or 2 videos of that just to give you some of what I do. It's not the right thing to do. It's not the wrong thing to do because I catch kingfish. But I'll try to get out and do that this summer. This will probably be the only trip I get to do for offshore sheephead. They should be getting ready to start moving in here soon, inland. But again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. And I reckon I'll see you guys on the next one. Well, ain't that the video right there?